Hello Leo, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your August 2017 general reading for Leo. I want to thank you for all of the support you guys have given me. I'm going into August, so that'll make 2 months that I've been on YouTube posting my videos and readings. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for sharing with your friends and family. And thank you for booking personal readings with me. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And as my fellow Leos, it means a lot to me, you know, getting the support from my fellow Leos. So it does mean a great deal, and I do acknowledge the support that you guys have given me. With that said, Leo, I think this is going to be a very, very special reading for you guys. And I think overall this is going to be a very special month, because it really marks the beginning of so much that is to come. So many changes that are long overdue to come for Leo. Leo, before I get into your reading, I just wanted to point out a few things. Leo, this is a very, very crucial time for you guys. I don't know if you all are aware of the different planetary changes that are taking place. And like, I'm not an astrologer, I'm not heavily into astrology, but I do take note of certain things, and I notice what's going on. Especially I started like really looking into different things when I noticed how the sun and the moon and the different planets started affecting me. So that's how I kind of picked up and started looking closer at different things. What I learned recently this year was all of the planetary changes, or all of the major changes that I could feel but wasn't totally aware of, and why I was feeling the way I was feeling. So I started paying attention, reading up and watching videos and learning as much as I possibly could. And what I learned was that back in the spring, May 9th to be exact, the north node of the moon moved into Leo. Before May 9th, I started learning about it and hearing about it and wondering, you know, okay, well, what does that mean? How does that affect me? And the closer I got, you know, I did learn a little bit, and the closer I got to May, I could start feeling changes and noticing certain things. And I'm like, you know, oh wow, you know, the astrologers are, you know, they've been right so far. The north node of the moon moved into Leo May 9th. And that means that big changes are taking place, will start affecting the energies of Leo in a good way. And that is adding to our own power of manifestation and whatever it is we want to accomplish and manifest in our lives. So that means making room for new things that you want to accomplish in your life, setting goals, and, you know, just going out and making them happen, because the energy is already in alignment for you to do that. All you have to do is start like really aligning yourself to make these things happen. You know, changing the way that you think, changing your attitude to something more positive and something more inviting for what you actually want versus things that you don't want. The last time this has happened on a planetary level, on a massive planetary, you know, on a massive level period, for us Leos, I'm a Leo, was around 1999. And when I learned about this prior to the spring, I started learning about it probably in the winter or so. I look back into my history and I noticed that was a time where major things started happening in my life. Big changes. Things that weren't supposed to be in my life. You know, they just disappeared. Whoever wasn't supposed to be there was gone by like 1999. It was just over. Whatever, you know, the job that I had was gone, and I had been trying for a while to manifest something that I really wanted. And everything, when I tell you guys, everything that I really needed, wanted, and needed to take place started happening around 1999. But it, you know, it actually, the energy started setting in before then, around 1997, 98 or so. But 1999, that was it. The hammer came down on certain things. Big life changes for me took place. And to this day, I look back on 1999 and remember what a big, I mean, transformational time that was for me. And it was a year that I really held that dear to me, and to this day I still do. Some of the changes weren't, you know, didn't feel as good, you know, because it was dealing with people or whatever, and they had to, you know, they fell off. Certain relationships had to end, but it was for the better in the long run. Now we're moving up to 2017. Here we are again, 18, 19 years later, almost 19 years later, and the same thing is happening, and I can feel the same changes taking place. Wow, Leo. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I know I'm rambling on, but I had to kind of get this out there and talk to you on a personal level a little bit, especially for Leos, because the past couple of years have been really rough for Leos. We've gone through a lot energetically. I can certainly speak for myself. So many Leos I've known and encountered have gone through similar patterns within the last 5 to 8 years or so. So we're talking, you know, on up to like 8 years, you know, back 8 years. So this is where we are. These planetary changes are taking place again. Everything is in alignment. Now I want to fast forward a little bit to this North Node that I'm talking about that took place on May 9th. Leo, it's like that North Node coming into our sign, you know, whether it's sun or the moon or rising or whatever placement Leo is in your chart, that is strong, that resonates with you strongly. I won't necessarily put all emphasis on sun and, you know, the rising and the moon, because for me the rising and the moon doesn't really resonate with me. You know, some people swear by it. I don't feel it. I don't even connect with the sign that is in my moon and rising. I connect with another sign that actually outpowers Leo, that overpowers Leo and like the other signs in my chart. So, but I don't want to say which is which, but, you know, I know astrologers swear by, you know, many may swear by the moon and the rising, but that doesn't work for me personally. So this is why I'm saying, if it's strong somewhere in your chart, you know, wherever that placement is, grab hold to it. Grab hold to it. If you're not a Leo sun and you got that Leo somewhere strong in you, grab hold to it, because now is the time, I kid you not, now is the time to start focusing on the things that you want in your life. Whatever goals you have, finish school, start a a new career, open up a business, start a family, do something adventurous, travel the world, relocate to a place that you've never, been to before, or, just whatever it is you wanted to do, whatever it is you dreamed of, do it. The energy is here for you. All you got to do is align yourself with it. Show up for the party. Put on your best clothes and just show up, because it's in you. Everything is aligned for you right now. Okay. July 23rd. I want to make sure I got this right. I think it was either July 20th or July 23rd. Hold on one moment. I want to make sure I'm right about the date. July 23rd, we had a new moon in Leo. That moon is also about manifestation. We're going to have another, and that is like at the beginning stages of Leo's sun and our birth dates. Okay, so that's at the very beginning. And then again on August, be mindful of these dates, August 8th, we're going to have a partial lunar eclipse in Aquarius. Right now, Aquarius is at the south node. The south node is in Aquarius. That is the opposite side of the moon, is in Aquarius, and that is about letting go of things that you don't want in your life, or that are not supposed to be there. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of relationships, jobs, anything that's not supposed to be there anymore. Take advantage of that, Leo. Start cleaning up house. Get your shops ready. Do whatever it is you need to do. Now is the time to do that. Right around August 7th. If you're not proactively purging and getting rid of things that are not supposed to be there, then you'll notice that things will start leaving. Okay? So be aware of what I'm saying of these dates. Now again, so that's two moon activities in Leo, within the birth of Leo, within the sun of Leo. Okay? At the end of Leo on August, I'm going to tell you in just a minute. There will be a full solar eclipse on August 27th. It will be seen all over the US. Okay? And in certain places you'll be able to see it better than other places. Where I'm located, it's like a prime place, and I'm gonna go out and try and look at it. But this is something that hasn't taken place in about 100 years. So this solar eclipse, this full solar eclipse in Leo, is at the end of Leo, and that is breaking open a door to whatever you want in your life. It is kicking in the door to new beginnings. So whatever you're setting up, whatever you've been setting up, or whatever you plan on setting up for yourself now, whatever your dreams, whatever your wishes, whatever your plans are, look for this energy to enter and start opening doors for you. This energy is going to be in your sign and our sign, Leo, from this spring of 2017. This is where we started really taking, seeing these changes, up until if I'm not mistaken, the end of 2018, like around November, probably maybe December. So we're looking at a little over half of 2017 to all of 2018. So you guys get out there and manifest. Let go of what no longer serves you. Now is the time to start purging. Now is the time to start implementing your plans. And, you know, I'm just talking to you person to person right now, adult to adult, Leo to Leo. I know what some of you have gone through energetically. I know some of the struggles that you've gone through. I can attest to it. I raise my right hand. And before we get this reading started, I wish you all the best, and I certainly hope you're listening to me as a person, Leo to Leo, person to person, and not just someone, you know, giving a reading, giving a, you know, an intuitive reading, or putting some cards on the table and hoping and wishing for the best. No more hoping and wishing. Now is the time. I did this back in 2019. I'm sorry. I did this back in 1999 without consciously knowing what was happening. I started laying certain plans down in my life toward the end of the 90s without consciously know. I didn't know anything about this, about astrology. You know, I didn't know about astrology, anything about it. But intuitively, I knew that something was happening and something was going to take place. Just couldn't tell what it was. But put those things together, and my life, I mean, it did a complete spin. My life was the world. It was the world and the Wheel of Fortune together, starting in 1999. My whole life changed. And now that I'm conscious of it, I'm trying to share this as much as I possibly can and reach as many people as I can from a personal testimonial. It is real. It is real, so please take heed to this before we go any further. Now that I've talked your ear off, Leo, now that I talked your ear off, we're going to go straight into your reading. Leo, for those of you returning, you guys know that for my general readings, I pray and I meditate on the reading so that I can better tune into the energies of the zodiac signs, and of course clients as well. I do the same thing for clients, because I don't just, you know, I'm not just memorizing cards and what they mean and stuff and just putting them together from memory. I you know, that's cool, and, you know, well, I do know the cards, that's cool, but for me, you know, it's just a tool. The cards are a terrific tool for me, especially visually, because it allows me creativity and gives me the time. It gives me what I need to help me see. I'm a very visual person, so colors and pictures and all of those things tell stories for me. So it's a very good visual aid, and it helps me to communicate messages as they come through. But yeah, I did a meditation for you guys, and much like the meditation that I did for Leo, for the reading of Leo last month, it was strong again this month. When I went into meditation, you guys, I could see and feel, I kid you not, the energy in here is like really strong right now. Let me get it together. After I did my meditation and just started, easing back, coming out of the meditation, I laid the cards down, Leo. I laid the foundation of the spread down so that we could get into the reading. The energy was so strong from that meditation that I had to get up and walk away to break some of that energy. I had to get up away from my little table here, my little makeshift table. I had to get off the floor, get up and get something to drink. I had a little dinner to kind of shake it off so that I could come back and focus. I had to refocus, you guys. Wow. Okay, now that I'm refocused, I'm going to get back to, what I saw inside of this meditation. I saw and felt the energies of people running in the wilderness alongside lions. It was like a lot of people. It was like a fast moving energy, and it was mostly, it wasn't like solid people running. It was like the silhouette of people, like kind of like energy, like when you're looking at a hologram, like the outline, silhouette or energy. And people were running naked alongside the lions, the female lions, the male lions, lion cubs. And then I saw adults running with the lions. Everybody's running together in harmony. And it was fast. The energy, it was, I'm getting hot right now. I feel a little hot. The energy was, it was just strong. It was so strong. And the same thing with the lions. I saw the silhouettes of the lions, and I saw the manes flying through, the air as the male lions are running. And they're all running in the same direction alongside each other. And then, incredibly enough, I saw the energies start merging together like this as the lions and the people were running together. The energy of the people merged into the energy of the lions, and they became one. The energies just intermingled and became one, like this. And it was like I couldn't separate the lions from the people because they merged together. And it was, again, it was very fast moving energy, but fluid, very, I can't describe it. The kind of fluid that you see that's not of water, but that is of heat. Like when you see a flame and then you see the air around the flame, and it looks like water, but it's not water, it's actually heat. That's what it looked like. The energy around the people and the lions. I'm trying to describe. I wish I could draw. This is one of those times I wish I could draw, so I could draw the picture of this. And I heard the word mighty. I heard the word a couple of times, mighty, mighty, mighty. And then, as this energy is like flowing, with the lions running and the people merging into the lion, and then there's just the fast movement. I could still, still see the lions moving. With this happening and hearing the word mighty, I let it go. I let it go. I knew it was time to kind of come on out and, do my thing with the reading. The word mighty, I think you guys, you all know what it means. It's something strong, something huge. It could either be something very strong or something really large, like larger than life, something large. Or it could be large and strong. It just depends on the context and how the word is used. Then I laid your spreads, the foundation of your spread, Leo. At the bottom of the deck, going to the bottom of the deck first. This tells me, this last card gives me the overall energy of what the reading is going to be about, like the main idea of the reading. I'm going to go a few cards down to get like sort of like an underlying feeling or, underlying story of something that you may be holding on to or something you may be hiding, sort of like when you sweep something under the rug or sweep something under the bed because you don't want it in sight, you're not ready to deal with it. So we're going to go a little bit down. The last card here, this is your energy. This is you, Leo. Six of Wands. This is about victory. This is about riding through a town. This person is riding through a town on a horse with wands all around him. Everybody's championing him. Everybody's cheering him on. He won some sort of victory. And he's proud. He's proud of his accomplishments. And the people are proud of him. The people around him are proud of him. This is definitely Leo. He's larger than life. He's big. He's mighty. He's strong. This was on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to stop right here. Leo, a couple of cards down, I have Five of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Leo, this feels like some of you took a big loss of something in your life, something that was near and dear to you, something that meant a lot. With the five, it's usually a person, or it could be a situation that meant a lot to you. You were lamenting, you were crying. Many of you were deeply, deeply hurt. You took a loss. For some of you, this could be, not only did you lose someone or something in your life that meant a lot to you, it knocked down your pride. It knocked down that strong pride that Leo has, because Leos are usually very, very regal, proud people. Sometimes our egos are bigger than they should be. But I'm being honest with you. I'm a Leo. I'm being honest. And, I'm feeling it. This is what I'm feeling. Along with this loss was an opportunity for change, because you have the 5 meaning change. This 5 is an angel number meaning change, a change in your life that's taking place. So there's opportunity for change there. This loss was, you know, sort of like a gateway for change as well. This person here is crying over 3 cups that he lost, and not paying attention to the 2 cups that are remaining, which is actually like a part of the change. You know, you lose something over here, with change comes something else, new opportunities if you're paying attention, and you open up your eyes, and you open up your mind. Right next to that is the Knight of Swords. Someone taking action. Someone who's deciding, okay, this is it. I've cried, I've lamented, I've hurt, I've lost my loved one, I've lost my husband, I've lost my wife, I lost my job, I lost my house, I lost everything, I've lost my bank account. But I'm taking action and I'm getting it back. I'm rebuilding, I'm taking swift action. I'm not going to take this lying down. I'm not going to just lament over this forever. I'm taking action. I'm taking action to rebuild, to regain what it is I've lost, or turn it into something new, something much better. Because right next to the the Knight of Swords is the 9 of Pentacles, and this 9 of Pentacles coming after the Knight of Swords, coming after the 5 of Cups. This is what happened after this swift action from this loss. Whatever that loss was to you, Leo, many of you, this is what happened. You gain independence. You gain independence. You got yourself together. You started rebuilding your life. Many of you made a lot of money, or in your endeavors, in your careers, in your businesses, or just started putting some practical things back into your life together, period. Whether, whatever that means to you. But you did it. You got yourself together, with or without people. This is the card of the single person, the single independent person. It could be a man or woman. And this is the energy of Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is the energy of, where the cups fell. This is the energy of water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the energy of air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And this last card, the one at the bottom, this is you, Leo, fire sign. This is the mighty Leo. This represents Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've gone through some transformation and embodied all of the elements: water, air, earth, and you stepped into victory, back into yourself. You stepped into victory with your passion, with your fire, with all of your might. Literally. This is what happened for quite a few of you. Some of you may deem these changes in your life as really big. Some of you may not feel that these changes were really big and huge, but it just depends on how you're looking at your life and how you're processing this information that I'm sharing with you, you know, what I'm seeing for you. Your stories are going to be different because this is a general reading. So whatever this means to you, apply it. If it doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't apply to you, then, you know, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. That's what I say. But for quite a few of you, you've done that. Now, we're going to get into the heart of your reading here. At your center, this is you. The Empress. Look at the posture of the Empress. This is a major arcana. She looks like royalty. She's mighty. She's big. She's strong. Royalty, mighty. Like a mighty Leo. This isn't necessarily a Leo card, but the Empress embodies the different elements of the suits for the women. She embodies the air, fire, earth, and water. She's like the mother of the four queens. And this is she embodies all of it. She's the most feminine. She's about creation. She's about abundance. She's about fertility. She's the feminine, you know, the most feminine woman in the tarot. She has prestige. She's opulent. She can create whatever she sets her mind to. And this is you in the month of August. Whether you feel the Empress or not, Leo, the energy's there. This energy is what I'm talking about. It's there. You have to align yourself with it. What covers the Empress is the Three of Pentacles. All of your cards fell in the upright position, by the way. So your spread is like a little bit easy. For, you know, I kind of let the cards fall the way that they're supposed to, or the way that they fall out, and I work with them. The Three of Pentacles can either, what crosses you can either hurt you or help you. The Three of Pentacles is about collaborating with someone, building with someone. The Trinity, you know, coming together. It's like a trinity of three people, three ideas coming together to build, to work on projects. The beginning of a family coming together, you know. Sorry. But because they're pentacles, it's definitely about something practical, something tangible. And it can help you. Collaborating with other people can help you create what it is you need to create. You know, these can be your resources, or people that you're working with. You can be working with to make whatever you want manifest for the month of August and moving forward. This card can, the Three of Pentacles, can hurt you if you don't use these resources. Tap into the resources around you. If you don't use people who can help you in a good way, you know, let people help you in a good way. If you want to just be independent, like the Nine of Pentacles, and continue doing everything on your own, then that's how it can help you. But the help is actually here. Okay? The help is here if you want it, if you need it. So if you need it, don't turn your back on it. If you need to reach out to someone for help, new job, new career, someone who can help guide you or mentor you, then definitely go for it. To me, the Three of Pentacles also means like it's kind of spiritual a little bit to me, if that makes sense. It can be like the trinity of people coming together, or the spirit, you know, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, mother, father, child, business partners, wow, I'm just processing this right now, and I'm quiet. I'm processing this energy. Leo, this is going to be a big month for you, whether you know it or can feel it or not. The King of Swords is under you. Again, this is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Look at this. Look at this card. He looks strong. He looks mighty. He's sitting on his throne in power. This could either be the energy of someone around you who's at your foundation, who's at your feet, you know, who's someone who's close by you, someone who's really in your corner. Or this could be some energy that you're manifesting because of things that you need to accomplish in your life, or things that you will need to accomplish in your life. This could be a husband or a doctor or a lawyer, someone in a powerful decision-making position who's decisive, who has power and authority. Who's no nonsense, who's about truth and justice. If you're, once again, if you're trying to accomplish something, you have that arsenal here. You have this arsenal right across from you, the support that you need, resources that you need covering you, family that you need, maybe some legal help that you need, beneath you, at your feet, at your fingertips, or a husband that's right by you. Or again, that may be you embodying this sword energy, this air energy, and making decisions like this King of Swords, the way you made decisions in the past with the Knight of Swords. Okay? You may still have this energy around you, or, you know, you could have air in your sign as well. You could have earth in your sign, since you're getting all of the elements. I would say this is a pretty good balance if you have all of these elements in your chart. Some of you are going to be making some very sound decisions in the month of August about where it is you need to go, what it is you need to create, who it is you need to work with, who it is you need to collaborate with. You're going to be making some really solid decisions about that. You're going to finalize some things that need to take place. In your near past, you have the Seven of Cups. This is about having so many options that you don't know what to choose. It is also about fantasy. You've got so many options or so many things that you're fantasizing about and dreaming about that hit home emotionally. You didn't know what was real from what wasn't. You know, there was some confusion there. I'm not quite sure what this means in this reading yet, but I do want to clarify this card. Perhaps some of you did decide on what it is you needed to choose, because you went, you followed your journey here under the, on the back, on the bottom of the deck. You struck out and you went into victory. Okay, as the Six of Wands. Then it's like, okay, I did this. I got past these issues and my challenges in my history. Now which way do I go now that I've had victory? What do I choose now? What do I do with this victory? And it looks like either some of you have made this decision, or you will be making this decision and collaborating and maybe signing on the dotted line, finalizing some things legally. You can apply this to whatever it means in your life. Business, job, marriage, whatever the case. Starting a family, going to school, starting a brand new career. Pardon me for it, rubbing my nose, but I have allergies. What covers you is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. The Eight of Pentacles is you focusing hard on something that you set out to do, something that you planned. So for some of you, you were a little confused in the past about what, where it is you were going, what you needed to choose. And you made this choice. It's on your mind. You either started it already and you're working on it, so you're focused, or you're thinking about starting it and thinking about how it's going to tie into your current life. But you're focused on building something. This is the card of the Apprentice. This person is building. He may be building multiple streams of income, focused on one career path, and maybe needing to go back to school for that, or you've already started courses somewhere. In the near future is the Emperor in the upright position. This is the sign of Aries. Look at this card. What does this look like to you? Someone sitting on a throne in a mighty position. Someone who is a leader, someone who's experienced, a boss, a business owner, a husband in the upright position, a really good mentor, someone with a lot of power and prestige. Very, very powerful person. He's the most masculine man in the entire deck. He's also an older man. He embodies the energy of the other elements as well. The kings. The kings of the court cards. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and King of Swords. He's like the father of them. The most masculine man and the most feminine woman. When you put these two cards together, this is the husband and wife. They're husband and wife. They take on the traditional roles of husband and wife. Some of you are married or will be getting married. Some of you will be starting a partnership, business partnership, or whatever partnership with someone who complements you. Could be same sex, it could be opposite sex. However this placement falls in your life, the energy is there for you to encounter this person starting in the month of August. And this is in the near future. For some of you, this is your family. You have the support of your family coming together. For some of you, this may be, this middle card, the Three of Pentacles, may be you and your husband or you and your wife coming together to discuss building something, maybe to make wedding plans. Okay? Maybe having a wedding, making wedding plans, having a wedding, closing on a house. However this scenario fits you, there will be someone there who supports this energy that you need to create. This is that mighty power. This entire spread talks about the power that I saw in that vision. The Empress is mighty. The Emperor is mighty. The King of Swords is mighty. Eight of Pentacles, extreme laser focus on where it is you're going, on that destination. Three of Pentacles, things coming into alignment the way that I was talking about. Being aligned with the energy that is right here for you to manifest whatever it is you want, because this is the beginning of building something. You're still at your beginning stages. You've got 2, you've got 3, you've got 4, and the numbers just go up. This could represent, like I mentioned, a Holy Trinity. However this works in your life, in your story. Father, Son, and the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. Leo, this is a very, very good spread. Very strong spread. The energy from it is incredible. And it's like, God, I could come up with a million scenarios with the way these cards mean, what these cards mean But I think what's most important is for you to just jump in and align yourself with it. Whatever this means to you. If you can't see it with your two eyes, see it with your third eye. Envision this. Because the energy is set up for you. But we all have free will, you know. What does the Seven of Cups mean in this reading for Leo? What does the Seven of Cups mean? Why is the Seven of Cups here? What do you want, Leo? What is it you're trying to manifest? Because it's here. You want to manifest something. You want to bring something to creation. What do you want? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have a child? Are you pregnant? Are you having a child? Do you want to manifest? Do you want to start a business? Do you want love? Whatever it is you want, focus on it. Focus your energy on that. Release whatever it was in the past that caused you confusion, that caused you heartache. Release those energies. Now's the time for us, period, to not be stuck in the past. I know I talked a lot during your reading. You guys are probably going to kill me because I rambled on. But I had to just talk to you one-on-one as if you're sitting in here with me in my living room. As if you guys know me personally. I just had to have that one-on-one conversation. Set aside readings for a moment and talk, connect. Give it to you guys straight. 100%, just person to person. Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Fell on top of the Seven of Cups. Eight of Wands in the reverse position. I'm sorry, that's the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? What does this King of Swords mean? Eight of Wands in the upright position. Communication. Communication of good things coming in. Communication and decision making. You or somebody around you is going to be making a decision about some fast moving communication coming in with whatever it is you need. One more card. Yep. Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Nine of Wands in the reverse position over the Seven of Cups. This shows me that you had some decisions you had to make that you were unsure of. You had so many options, you didn't know which to pick, which road to go down, because you were like left out of the cold, or you had to leave a situation. Some of you had to leave a situation that wasn't good for you, or you were put out of a situation and you were left out in the cold, but then you started coming out of the cold. You started coming out of the cold, out of your feeling of loneliness and abandonment and fear. Fear is like in the upright positions, you know, being on guard. But you were coming out of that energy. You're letting your guard down here, and you're coming out of being left out in the cold. And thank goodness this is in the past, because this is where it needs to be. And somewhere along the line, you know, all of this energy is like mixed together, and somewhere along the line you did make a decision. You did make a decision, which is how you got over here. This is how you got the Eight of Wands the Eight of Pentacles going, focusing on something, working on creating something, reaching out for resources, letting someone help you, maybe asking for someone to help you pull this all together. Because you did come out of the cold, you set aside some fears that you had. Here you had to get out there whether you were afraid or not. And you let your guard down. You came out of the cold, you let your guard down, you made a decision, you went for it. Under you, you have the King of Swords in the upright position. This person is going to be, you know, either you or maybe legal counsel or something, is going to cut out something that no longer serves you. Eight of Wands coming in, shedding some light on information that you needed, coming in with fast communication information, lots of information about someone who was deceptive in your life. And this person is going to get caught and cut out of the situation. You're going to, you know, again, this is letting go of something that no longer serves you. If you haven't already let the situation go, you know, this person is in the reverse position. Seven of Swords, someone liar, deceptive, thief. In the reverse position, they're being caught. They're dropping their swords. They're being revealed. And may perhaps surrender or apologize for what they've done. But nevertheless, it's going to be exposed. And it's going to be cut out, or it needs to be. Maybe this is something that you'll need to cut out in August. Maybe it's something you don't know about yet and need to take heed to. Start looking around, you know, looking in your surroundings, or whatever the case is. Take heed, take action, cut through the chase, get rid of this. What have we got? 8 and 7. When did I say that the South Node moves into... I'm going to tell you just a minute. I want to look at something. Partial lunar eclipse in Aquarius, about letting go of things that no longer serve you. I have my little notes here because I want to make sure I got it right. I'm no astrology expert, but I wanted to get this right. What do we have? 8 and 7. Letting go of what no longer serves you, what's not good for you. August 7th. August 7th. Leo, air sign. Leo, fire sign. These are the wands, fire sign. Letting go of air sign or this energy that is of the swords on the 7th, August 7th. This would represent Aquarius. Not to say that you need to let go of an Aquarius, but I think you kind of get what I'm trying to say. I hope so anyway. Yep. This is August 7th. This needs to take place August 7th, right around the 7th. Start letting go of stuff that's no good for you. Let it go. This is the information coming in. The wands, information coming in from spirit. Wands are about spirit. It's fire, it's passion. It's spirit energy. Let go of what's no good for you. Let it go. Let it go. Anything you're holding on to, Leo, let this go. August 7th is coming with that lunar eclipse. August 7th. It looks like you've been doing work. This 9 of Wands is an end, a complete ending to this energy that you had of being afraid to make movements, not trusting anyone, afraid of being hurt again. And you let it go. You decide to start letting it go. You made a decision to let these fears go. You chose a path. You chose something that you went for, that you decide to go for, and you let your fear go. You let this end happen. Beautiful, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm not going to clarify any more cards because it's not going to get any more plain than this, than what needs to be done. You can apply this to however it matches in your life. This Emperor is going to mean for you whatever it's supposed to mean at this point, because this is a general reading. So you're going to apply, or you will need to apply, however this gentleman or this woman appears in your life. The energy is there. Open your eyes. Open your third eye. I know this video is long. This video is going to be long because I've been talking and talking, but I needed to get certain things out of the way. And I'm going to move on over into the other part of your reading because we're going to start closing this up. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo? What messages do you have for Leo for the month of August? What messages do you have for the mighty Leo? August. What messages do you have for mighty Leo August 2017? Hope you guys are not cursing me out too bad. But I had to talk to you heart to heart. I had to talk to you heart to heart. Leo to Leo. We're ruled by the heart. So I had to get one of those in there, heart to heart. right as August is coming in, so that you guys, for those of you who aren't aware of what's happening, love, look at that. Leo, I think you guys got some romance coming in August. I can feel it with the Emperor and the Empress. There's some love definitely coming for somebody. Romance, love, partnership. A practical partnership and a romantic partnership. Maybe you can have, you know, 2 in 1. I mean, that would be optimal if, you know, you and that mate that's coming. Okay, it's not getting any better than this. This is it. Whew. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh my God, Leo, 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 Leo. Look at all of this fire. Oh. Red, red, red and orange. Pure fire. What did I tell you? Come on, you guys. Pure fire energy. This is you. And these cards aren't even astrological. But it's fire. This is fire. The red and the orange. It's just... Whew. It's hot. The energy's strong. I have to... Whew. Okay, Leo. These cards are from my Wisdom of the... I'm sorry. Not my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. That's another deck. Spirit Messages by John Holland. Leo, you have love. Love is the foundation of your existence. And you're just as worthy of receiving as you are giving love and companionship. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Leo, find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Strength. Leo, your strength card, the Leo card in tarot, or the sun. The sun is also, you know, like a Leo card. They didn't show up inside of your tarot deck, but they showed up in this one. Okay. Strength showed up in this deck. So you still got it. This is your energy. This is your card, Leo. I was hoping that strength would come out in your deck, but that in your the main part of your reading, but what can I tell you? It still showed up. It just showed up in another form. And maybe that's something we need to take heed of. Some of the things we want don't always show up exactly the way we anticipate them or the way we'd like to see them, but they show up in another form. Nevertheless, they're still showing up and manifesting. So then that's why we need to open our third eye. We need to open our eyes and try to see beyond the scope that we limit ourselves to when we see things, when we envision things. Maybe we need to broaden that. And, you know, not only am I talking to you guys, this might be a message from me as well, you know, a personal message. this came up in another form, and I'm just like overwhelming. My face is like really hot and flushed right now because it still came up, and I rarely see this card in this deck. Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Love is all around you. This is a Leo card as well because it's guided by the heart. Love is guided by the love comes from the heart center. This is a Leo card. 2 Leo cards. One is dealing with the heart, one is dealing with the solar plexus, your strength, your will, your power. Heart energy, solar plexus energy. Both of these are Leo energy. This is incredible. If love is what you want, manifest it. Put that energy out there. Set your intention. If courage is something that you need more of to feel strong again, to embody that lion that I saw in my meditation, then set that intention. Set it. Speak it to yourself. Speak it in the mirror every morning. Come up with some affirmations. Write it down every day in a book. Align yourself with this if this is something that you need. Find your center. This is like figuring out what's really you. Differentiating the real you from discovering the real you, and differentiating the real you from the you that you show the world, that role you play as you, the housewife, the boss, the employee. What role are you playing that's no longer serving you? So you have to come into the real you. You have to tap into the real you. You have to discover the real you, Leo. If you need that role to change, to improve, now is the time. Now is the time. Love, now is the time. August is the time to start it. Discovering yourself and who you really are, what your center is. Now is the time. Stepping into your power, into your courage. Now is the time. Do it. Well, Leo, I'm going to conclude this reading because I think I've talked your ear off quite enough, and I don't want to make you guys sick of me. But I had to give you guys some extra attention. I really did. And thank you so much for letting me get all of that out and sharing it. I mean, this is incredible. What a way to end this reading. I've got goosebumps. I'm gonna have to take a little break after this before I do the rest of my videos because the energy is just so incredibly strong. And for me, it hits home on a personal level, like you guys would never even know. Before I get too choked up, I'm going to conclude this and see you again in the middle of August for the love reading that we're going to do in August, in the middle of August, because you guys got a love reading coming up too in the middle of August. So get yourselves together, start setting your intentions, putting your affirmations together, whatever it is you need to do, get it going, Leo. I have this manifestation that I do, like a little book that I have, and every month, like around the first of the month, well, I need to start back doing it, I write down all the things that I want to manifest for that month so that I can focus my intentions on it and start drawing in the energy for that to happen. And it has worked for me very well. So it's something that I write in every day, and I haven't done it in a couple of months. I'm guilty. I've just been so focused, but I'm gonna start back doing it. I'm gonna start doing it for August 1st. And you know, hey, if you guys want to do it too, I strongly suggest it. Write down a list of some stuff you want to accomplish in the month of August, like a 30-day manifestation, and write these things down as if you already have them. And at the end of the month, watch and see how things start unfolding and progressing for you. They can be some little things, but you know, try to make them as real as you possibly can for what it is you want to see happen, and make believe that you already have it, and see how it works out for you at the end of the month. And Leo, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share this video with friends and family. If you want a more personal reading, something where I'm just tapping into the energies of you and helping you with some things that's going on in your life, then send me an email. Shoot me an email for private readings, and I'll send you the schedule. I'll send you the list of the different types of readings that I have, and the costs for the readings, and you'll receive a video reading much like the one you're looking at right now. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the middle of August. Good luck to you, wishing you many blessings, sending you plenty of love and light. Take care, Leo.